Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be working on, sorry, a little pup. Hi mamas. Hi honey. Come here. Oh, you want belly rubs. Come here honey. Come on, up here. Up here. Okay, you want to come sit up here with mama? Okay. Okay. Hey everybody, this is Frankie. Today's video is going to be about childhood trauma. So I thought I'd bring in this little girl to help emit some love, intense loving energy. Okay, have a seat honey. Good girl. Okay, lay down. Okay, so that's Frankie. And there's a few things, that, you want to do when you're working on childhood trauma. You want to tap into your child, divine child within. So me, I got pockets in my dress. That to me is exciting. So it's got airplanes on it, it's very fun. You want to have fun. And it's not an easy topic, so you really want to take the harshness off of it by really being open to this. So we're going to begin. Taking 3 deep breaths and saying, I accept this Reiki from Maricela Mendoza. Okay. Frankie, come over here. Franklin. She went right underneath the camera, so if it wobbles a little bit, we know why. You stay and be a good girl. Okay. Marsha. Love. And this will reach you in all dimensions of time and space. No matter where you are on your journey, no matter when you watch this, it'll reach you. Okay, we're going to begin by, of course, always clearing out with selenite. So we can open up the energy blockages, clear out those blockages and open up the energy flow for healing. Break it off. Almost like cracking the shell off of an egg. Just crack it off. Open up those blockages. Stir up that energy flow. Okay, and with this video, I usually am a little more prepared, but I just wanted to go with this. And, childhood trauma could be many things. It could be sexual assault as a child, or parent dying, traumatic experience, any traumatic experience that you experience as a child. Abusive parent, mental, physical abuse. I know a lot of us have went through tremendous pain in our childhood, and we use that as an excuse for our life and why things go wrong. We had a horrible childhood. Oh, if you only knew what I went through, if you only knew that everybody else has probably went through very similar things as you. And then that argument is no longer valid, and then it causes you to shift and change. So we bring in love, because all a child really wants is to be loved and supported. And I really think that that's really all I'm going to use today is rose quartz. You know, sometimes this watching our parents fight, and struggle, and watching the things that we watched as child, you know, they say the first 7 years of our life is when our life is shaped. We're like a sponge, and that creates our reality. And that 7 years creates the next 7 years, and that 7 years creates the next 7 years. So it's about healing all that, almost like starting from zero again. Now I'm going to light a candle to help those of us still stuck in the darkness of our childhood. A little bit of Palo Santo to clear out those scary monsters that we still replay in our heads every day. The monsters are not real. And if they are real, they no longer affect you. Because you are love, and love is the most powerful force in the universe. You know, sometimes as kids we do things that we think are unforgivable. You know, the way we treated a child in elementary, if we bullied somebody or whatever, we hold on to that guilt. And we want to let that guilt go. We want to be able to communicate. So we're going to bring out Larimar, because it's filled with love and communication. It's going to help us to communicate what has happened to us in a healthy manner. You know, writing about it, blogging about it, talking about it, taking out that emotional charge out of it. They say that you know that you've fully healed from something if it no longer has an emotional charge when you discuss it with somebody. If you're able to discuss it without that emotional charge. Sometimes, you know, as a child, if we didn't have love, we struggle with loving ourselves. And that's actually one of the greatest gifts somebody could give you, because it allows you to learn how to love yourself. It allows you to not look for love outside of yourself, because now you've got to learn to love yourself. So I went to a shaman healer who really helped me with my childhood trauma. And the thing that she had us do was she had us take a baby picture of ourselves, or any picture of us in our youngest state. You know, put little hearts on it or draw on it, do cute little childlike things, connect with our child, and place that somewhere where we can see it every day. And every time we see that photo, we say, I love you, baby. You are strong. It's not your fault. You are amazing. You got through this. I'm with you. Because time is not linear. So you are talking to yourself in all dimensions of time, space, telling you, I've got your back. And you will feel it. As a child, that's where you're drawing your strength from, your higher self. Your child you knows that you are watching this video right now. It feels it. It is feeling this tremendous amount of love and support coming through. And if we didn't receive a lot of love as a child, a lot of support, a lot of limited beliefs, it's time to break out of those. Time to crack those. Bringing in that selenite again. And tourmaline for protection. If we didn't feel protected as a child, we are feeling protected now. This is reaching you in all time and space and directions and points and dimensions. You are protected. Your little self knows this. You are protected. Little baby you is protected. Connect to little baby you. Do something fun. Do something that you enjoyed as a child. Sing, dance, play. not just video games. You know, get outside in the dirt. Go to the beach, build a sandcastle, hop in the water. It's very healing. You are loved. Love is the most powerful force in the universe, and I'm sending you love and protection and guidance. You're bringing in a little crow sight for forgiveness of yourself and others on this journey. Everybody's just doing the best that they can at the level of consciousness and perception that they are at. So as you are watching this video, you know, you could be in the high school of the souls on earth, right? And there are others that are still in kindergarten. We still got a lot more to learn. So you taking the steps here to come heal this past trauma is raising your vibration tremendously. You will feel this. And it almost is if your memory will kind of be affected a little bit, because now it's like you're kind of time traveling in a sense. You're reaching your younger self and make different decisions and choices based on this strength that you are channeling to your younger self now. Forgiveness is key. Everything happened for a reason, to make you who you are today, to mold you and shape you. Even those horrible experiences, it's not your fault. Whoever hurt you, they needed that experience. They are learning from it. They are repenting of sorts. And if you never received an apology, if you were stuck with a narcissistic parent who didn't know how to love or give compassion or support, they will in the next life. They didn't know how to forgive or have compassion for others, but you do. You're one step ahead of the game. Before we came to Earth, we had a blueprint of what we wanted to experience here on Earth. And sometimes we chose a parent who was not loving or supportive, and who we know could sometimes be downright cruel and mean. Physical abuse, mental abuse. And you guys sat down before you came to Earth, 2 chairs. You discussed with each other the experiences that you wanted to learn. And your parents sat across from you and said, "Are you sure this is what you want?" And you're like, "Yes, I need this to be challenging. I need this so I can teach myself how to love, my soul's progression. This is what I need to grow, to heal, to experience, to be able to forgive on a deep, deep level." And your parents said, "Okay, this is it. We're doing it." You guys shook hands and you guys came to Earth, and before you incarnated, your parents said, "I'm going to treat you so horribly. I'm going to treat you the worst you've ever been treated. You're going to wonder how you could never have been loved by your parent. And I'm going to do it because I love you, because I want you to grow." And that is why some of you incarnated to narcissistic parents. It's always for your own growth, no matter what. Always. If you were abused as a child, those dark entities are being transmuted into the light, and you are showing the way for others to heal by sharing your experiences. You are teaching them. Forgiveness is key. It's hard, you know. Some of the things that was done to us as a child would seem to be unforgivable. Molested, beaten, neglected, raped. Oh, it's so heavy, but that's not going to dim your light. You are stronger than that. You are much stronger than that. Your heart is much stronger than that. Your light is much brighter than that. You will not let those experiences dim you. They will empower you. We bring in sunstone to empower you. I'm going to pop a light to help you see the bigger picture. To understand that all these experiences are for a reason. Every time you pass by a mirror, tell yourself, I love you. Everything will be okay. Pull out the baby picture, print it out, put it in your wallet. Every time you start self-loathing or feeling like you just can't take it anymore, pull that baby picture out and tell it you love it. I love you, baby. I love you. You are strong, you are kind, all the positive affirmations. It was not your fault. You are strong. You will get through this. None of that is holding you back anymore. Positive affirmations are key. It's okay to trust. It's okay to love. If you've been hurt, it's okay. It's all for a reason. You have so many guides rooting for you, so many people rooting for you, so many friends rooting for you. They may not seem like it sometimes. But you do. We're going to bring in emerald and aquamarine. It's very Atlantean energy with the rose quartz to help you open your heart. (432HC) is a great way to help you heal your heart. 432HC binaural beats, meditation, talking about it, communicating, meditating. Communicating. Clear out that darkness, that grayish hue of trauma. Forgiveness, love. Love is the most powerful force in the universe. It heals. All you have to do is be open to receive. You are loved. Write it down. Kind of like you're doing standards in class. I am love. I am light. I forgive. Thank you so much for watching. Namaste.